Thanks for joining us for the Fox 45 News Midday feed. I'm Taylor Stewart, and it's time to get started on our stories. All right, we're starting off here, taking you into the news with a look at more guns found inside city schools just days before winter break, and one confiscated from a teacher. Elsewhere in the city, a lawsuit filed against a Baltimore police officer. We're going to break down this case and the lasting effects. And it's a big game for the Ravens coming up on Christmas Day. We're going to take a look at who could beat out Lamar Jackson for the title of MVP. Fox 45 News Midday starts right now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Taylor Stewart. Let's jump into your breaking stories developing this morning. In the last 2 days, police recovered a total of 5 guns from Baltimore City Public Schools. The most recent recovery happening Thursday at Douglas High School, where officers say they found a 15-year-old student with a weapon. Now,
I am extremely concerned about that. As a parent in the city, I know that we have a lot of challenges that we face, but it hits close to home when it's actually the school that your child is in.
the other gun found yesterday was at Kip Harmony Academy. A city school employee allegedly brought the loaded gun into the school. They were later arrested. This morning, Fox 45 News is looking into the disturbing trend of guns in schools. Olivia Dance joins us this morning with a closer look at the incident involving a school employee, along with the frustration now coming from parents.
Well, that employee has not been identified yet, but the district says the gun was found by another employee here at Kip Harmony Academy. The elementary middle school was placed on a soft lockdown after an employee at the charter school was arrested for bringing a loaded gun into the building here. One mom sharing with Fox 45 News that she didn't receive notice of the gun arrest until several hours after it happened. She received a letter that reads in part, quote, "Students were not in the area when the weapon was found by another employee." The letter continues on saying that the employee is facing criminal charges and will be held accountable by the school operator, end quote. Now other parents are reacting to what happened inside the school.
It has me thinking all types of things, like perhaps I need to be a parent from home, like, you know what I mean, like homeschooling. It's very concerning, very alarming, and I'm glad that no one was hurt. But yeah, I definitely think that more needs to be done, and it's alarming.
It's not surprising because, again, what we're dealing with now with children bringing guns to school, and the staff themselves is now protecting themselves.
The arrest here at Kip Harmony joins a slew of police incidents inside Baltimore City schools just this week. On Tuesday, a student arrested at Carver High School after allegedly stabbing another student and teacher in the midst of a fight. And then on Wednesday, a 15-year-old student arrested for allegedly having 3 guns at Dunbar High School. A source close to the investigation tells Fox 45 News that the guns were loaded. And back in October in neighboring Anne Arundel County, a substitute teacher was arrested for bringing a gun to school. But for now, reporting in Baltimore, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
As guns continue to make their way onto school grounds, residents are showing up and speaking out about juvenile violence at our recent Fox 45 town hall. Among those voicing concerns, the mother and brother of 18-year-old Alea Gonzalez. She's one of the 2 people who were killed in the Brooklyn Day mass shooting. They're demanding answers after a judge approved a motion to move one of the suspects, Mr. Tristan Jackson, from an adult facility to a juvenile facility.
He was 18 at the time of the shooting, and he also had an ankle monitor at the time. So I just don't understand why we're not stressing the importance of the biggest shooting in Baltimore history, and we're not making it an example of the situation.
Baltimore City State Attorney Ivan Bates wrote a statement to Fox 45 News saying, "We do not believe that an adult should be housed in a juvenile facility with children while he awaits trial on adult charges." Bates goes on to warn that Jackson could be released from DJS detention because capacity constraints and PREA laws, which prohibit adult inmates from being housed where they could, quote, have sight, sound, or physical contact with the juvenile.
He can go home on an ankle monitor. That could theoretically happen, which I think is a very scary proposition.
Next up, a judge must approve or deny the motion to move Jackson. A ruling on that matter has hung in limbo for the last week. A spokesperson for the department responded to our questioning, saying the department cannot speak on a specific case due to confidentiality laws. What they can say is that DJS does not turn children away from detention. If the court orders a youth detained, they will be detained, regardless of facility capacity. Well, if you missed your future town hall earlier this week, it's going to air tomorrow at 5 p.m. on Fox 45. You can also catch the town hall Sunday on the CW from 6 to 7, and then MyTV Baltimore from 7 to 8. Developing now, a Baltimore man accused of hitting and dragging a police officer with his car found not guilty. This week, Joseph Black was acquitted on a charge of attempted murder. This incident happened during a traffic stop in June of 2022 on Park Heights Avenue. Police say Black was armed when they tried to pull him over. He then tried to drive away, hitting an officer with the car. Now, police say he also faced charges of possessing an illegal gun. The judge declared a mistrial on those charges. Civil rights attorney Bill Murphy announcing a lawsuit against a BPD officer after an apparent accidental shooting at a grocery store. This happened nearly 3 years ago. Now, Wesley Rosenberger, one of the officers who responded to that shooting at Compare Foods Grocery in January of 2021. This suit, filed on behalf of the store manager, Luis Rodriguez, claims Rosenberger was hiding behind a door, waiting for the armed suspect to approach, but shot at Rodriguez instead. Rodriguez and his attorneys say the shooting has had lasting impacts.
This is a very serious situation that has ruled Luis's life for the past almost 3 years. It is something that affects him on a daily basis.
This incident has will never leave my mind, and it has changed my life forever.
They're seeking more than $75,000 in damages. Download the Fox 45 News app for your up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, weather, anytime. Just search WBFF in your app store. Well, it's the holiday season, and now is the time to show how much you care for our caregivers. Ahead in Be More Lifestyle, the different ways you can show your gratitude this year.
Do you suffer from extreme, debilitating fatigue that you can't shake off with sleep? I'm Angela Brown in Washington, D.C. New research on a chronic condition that has no cure, impacting millions of Americans.
And in Major League Baseball, more rule changes. What will look different in the new season?
Sunny conditions and a bit cooler for your Friday, and then we've got a warmer weekend ahead. Temperatures staying above average and getting back above average. In fact, our high today right near average at 47. Overnight lows drop into the mid-30s, then lower 50s on your Saturday. Back with your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast and the holiday travel impacts as well coming up.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
All right, we're back with your social stream right now, taking a look here as the Major League Baseball announcement comes out that they may change a handful of rules for the 2024 season. The big one at hand, the pitch clock, will be reduced from 20 seconds with 18 runners on base. Other rule changes include a wider running lane and one less mound visit per game. Let's see what folks are saying. Someone is saying the MLB is running out of ideas. All right, all right. Another person adding their own suggestion, extending first base into the running lane in foul territory. Ooh, good grief. We'll have to see how it plays out next season. Well, we all know a potato is a vegetable, right? Well, that fact we all know may change. The Wall Street Journal reports a federal committee is considering changing the SPUDS classification and putting it in the same group as rice and other grains and carbs. The debate comes as the Department of Agriculture and Health and Human Services consider updates to national diet guidelines for 2025. Let's see what folks are saying. Potatoes are the best vegetable ever. They're not just a vegetable, they are the vegetable. I have to second that opinion. Potato is a vegetable, so basically vodka is a salad. Also have a point there. They also have got a point. Well, when it comes to food, are you eating healthy this holiday season, or might you need a new spread idea? Well, Jimmy's Famous Seafood and Old Bay are teaming up to release a new line of Old Bay flavored butter spreads. It comes in two different varieties. You've got Old Bay garlic butter and honey butter. Both deliver the unique Old Bay flavor that all Marylanders know and love, but both butters are now available at select retailers in Baltimore and online. Let's see some reaction here. Want, simple and cute, want. Other person saying Old Bay honey butter, am I dreaming? This is no dream. This is no dream. And Ravens aren't dreaming either. Could Lamar Jackson become the next MVP? We'll tell you about the player who's possibly standing in his way. And if you're feeling sleepy, it could be more than just the busy holiday season. Coming up, the disease you may be fighting off even without realizing it. Of course, stick with Fox 45 after Be More Lifestyle today. Karamo starts at noon. Sherry after that, then keep watching for the Hot Bench at 2 and 2:30. Highs today are only going to reach into the 40s. Still ahead, meteorologist Justin Chambers is looking at when we could feel those warmer temperatures. Christmas Day, that's a sneak peek. Well, a new study from the CDC is tracking the number of Americans who suffer from extreme chronic fatigue. It doesn't go away with rest, and there is no cure. National Desk correspondent Angela Brown has more in the report.
The CDC releasing new numbers that 3.3 million Americans suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome. Fatigue they can't shake off with sleep, that is crushing and also debilitating. Overwhelming fatigue, not improved by sleep, brain fog, pain, dizziness. Just a few symptoms of ME/CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, affecting an estimated 1.3% of U.S. adults. Dr. Elizabeth Unger, chief of the Chronic Viral Disease Branch, leads the ME/CFS activities at the CDC.
ME/CFS has been studied for years and it's still poorly understood, but we do know that it has a biologic basis.
The CDC found women are more likely to suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome than men, and the percentage of adults with ME/CFS increases with age until 70 and then declines. Experts say the true estimate may be even higher because the condition is difficult to diagnose.
We do know there are many patients that are not recognized and not diagnosed. And even those then that are diagnosed, many of them sort of kind of give up on healthcare because they don't find it helpful.
With no cure in sight, Dr. Unger says the best thing we can do is spread awareness.
I would like people to know that this is a real horrible illness, and to be empathetic and caring on those that have it. They need our support. They need to be cared for just like anybody else with any serious illness like cancer.
The cause of chronic fatigue syndrome is unknown. In Washington, D.C., I'm Angela Brown.
Coming up tonight at 4, a home burglary committed by juveniles caught on camera. FOX45 News is pressing city leadership on this incident. And 5 guns found in Baltimore City schools this week alone. A closer look at the alarming trend and what's being done to stop it. Stick around for 6 p.m. because Palestinian Americans are suing the Biden administration. Why they say the president is not doing enough to save innocent lives. You can always get your FOX45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or your Echo device. We'll deliver your local headlines and your forecast in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, just tell it to enable FOX45 Baltimore. All right, now to today's talking point. We are just 3 days away from one of the most exciting matchups of the year. The Baltimore Ravens, they're heading to San Fran to take on the 49ers. The Christmas night matchup will not only feature the league's 2 best teams, but the 2 players with the best odds to win NFL MVP. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is currently the favorite to win the award. Purdy ranks second in passing yards and first in passing touchdowns and QBR. Right behind Purdy is the MVP race, Lamar Jackson. He won that award in 2019. If the Ravens take the win in San Fran, there's a really good chance Jackson bumps up into that top spot. Let's get over to Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle now. Look, where do you think this is going to stand? We've got one game really to tell it all.
Yeah, I think you're right. What you just said, Taylor, if Lamar shows out, number one, we have to win, no doubt. But we need Lamar to be Lamar. We don't need to be Lamar to be Lamar, the okay Lamar. We need him to be superstar Lamar, which he is. And they're absolutely right. I think if he has a great game, this could actually not only be great for us as we head into the playoffs, but also have him upset because, Purdy is consistent. He's consistent. He's a role player for their offense, but Lamar is a star, and so it's time for Lamar to be a star, the star that he are.
It's funny. I feel like in the beginning of the year, there was all this talk about his contract and how much he was getting paid and if he was going to bring it on the field. And he's been consistent this year. Yeah. I think that it'll be interesting to see the 49ers and the Ravens play, especially because a lot of people are saying they could be the Super Bowl matchup. So yeah, I'm crossing my fingers on this one, but it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one.
And let's keep it real. The 49ers have been a force this year. They really have been a force. The Ravens, we are not a force. We can be a force, but we have not been a consistent force. So this is it. It's put up or shut up, and there's a lot at stake, and I believe we're going to get it done. Fly, flock, fly.
Fly, flock, fly. Second chance at MVP title. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, right in time. And then justify that money and be like, see, I told you.
We'll lock it in and see that on Christmas Day. I guess we'll find out then. Well, let's get over to your wild and wonderful weather with meteorologist Justin Chambers. Take a look.
Yeah, look at this destruction from the flooding in Maine. You can see that road completely washed away with all of that heavy rain that we had earlier this week. And now Southern California dealing with more of that wet weather. That's actually where we'll have some of the biggest impacts in terms of traveling for this holiday weekend. But for us here at home, mid to upper 40s. We've got partly cloudy skies, a little bit more sunshine on the way for us for today. And those temperatures that are near average. Today is the first full day of winter, and we'll actually see those sunset times get a little bit later each afternoon. Right as we get into January, we're going to be close to seeing those 5 o'clock sunsets once again. So here's a look at your high temperatures. 46 is typically where we are. Most of us in the low to mid and upper 40s across central Maryland. 44 Chestertown and Stevensville, 43 in Annapolis, and 47 in Baltimore City. Down to D.C. this afternoon, same numbers for you, but a little cooler if you're heading up to New York or Philly. And if you are traveling, we've got some moderate impacts for the Central Plains and the Midwest on your Friday. The high impacts will be down in parts of Southern California and Southern Arizona as well, where they got hit with a lot of rain, and more of that rain is expected to be there for at least the next few days. We're talking about temperatures above average, so any rain we get next week is going to be rain because it'll be too warm to make any snow. We're talking mid to upper 50s, staying in that above average category. A mix of clouds and sun for you Friday afternoon. Saturday, we do have a little bit more cloud cover. We may get a stray sprinkle or two Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning, but overall, we're not going to see much rain. Christmas Eve looks great during the day, and even Monday, Christmas Day, will be fine as well. You can see that next weather maker coming in late Monday night into Tuesday, so that'll set us up for a rainier start to the week into Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's a look at that 10-day forecast for you. 40s and 50s throughout the weekend, mid to upper 50s as we take you through next Wednesday. Those numbers do back off a little bit, and as we head to New Year's weekend, next weekend, you can see it getting a little bit colder.
The Christmas weekend is upon us, and there's a lot to do in our area. Just ahead, we highlight the ones you do not want to miss just ahead. And as 2023 comes to an end, it's taking some popular foods and drinks with it. Coming up in our lunch break, the fast food items getting yanked from shelves in 2024. Of course, catch the excitement of WWE tonight at 8 p.m. Then watch Fox 45 News at 10 and Fox 45 News Late Edition. All right, don't miss these great Christmas events happening across the Baltimore area. You can visit the Magic at Miracle on 34th Street. You've got plenty of time to see those lights since they'll be up till New Year's Eve. And if you're going to check them out today or tomorrow, you can do so between 5 p.m. and midnight. On Christmas Eve, they are closing things down a bit early, so you can enjoy those lights from 5 until 11. Up next, we're heading down to the Christmas Village. It is the perfect place to get those last-minute gifts from local vendors. And don't forget to act fast because the last day for the Village is this Sunday, right on Christmas Eve, final day of the year. Today and tomorrow, it's open noon to 9 p.m., but on Sunday, it's only open noon to 5. So get that shopping done while you can. Oh, finally, though, go ahead, grab your skates, head to the harbor because the Inner Harbor, the ice rink, is open for business today and tomorrow. And we'll get back to that, but we've got some stories, some food we are saying goodbye to come 2024. Now, this year marked the end of several long-running items on menus here for fast food. We're talking about items like McDonald's McCafe items. Wendy's also axed its grilled chicken sandwich and replaced it with a grilled chicken ranch wrap. Other fan favorites that were discontinued are Rozzaroni Stars shaped pasta called pastina, Raspberry Rally Girl Scout cookies, and some beverages that did not last into 2024. That includes Coca-Cola's Seltzer Water Aha and Pepsi's Sierra Mist, which was replaced by Starry. That's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark, what are you guys working on?
Taylor, Merry Christmas. The Christmas holiday just days away. Don't forget anyone on your list. We're showing off the best last-minute items to grab this weekend. Be More Lifestyle is coming up next. Ho, ho, ho.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Merry Christmas. What's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, joining us from her abode. Comedian Larry Lancaster is here in studio. Good morning, team. How we doing?
I'm blessed. I didn't get the memo for the dress code.
Hey, man, no red for Larry. But let me tell you right now, that's okay. Now, despite it being winter, ditching your pajamas for your birthday suit might help you sleep better. According to one sleep expert, a cooler body temperature is actually associated with better sleep. Studies have also shown sleeping in the nude can be linked with a drop in stress and anxiety and may even prevent weight gain and heart disease. Lady T, this sounds like a story just for you. Are you a fan of sleeping in the nude?
Don't be trying to put me out there like that. Honestly, no, but really though, sleeping in the nude is like the best thing ever. You know, you feel free. Even if you don't sleep in the nude, do you guys do the thing where you have like one leg out from the comforter and you have like the rest of your body inside? That's comfortable too.
Okay.
That's like basically being naked also.
Lady T, well, thanks for that insight. You got me fired up. Larry, are you a fan?
Yes, but sleeping prepared for an emergency.
Yeah, well, I used to when I was single, but having the kids and the dogs and the emergencies and booty sweat, I guess too much. Okay, it's too much.
You gotta take care of that.
BS is the biggest reason for me. We want you to tell. Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 news app at the end of the show. We'll see what everybody thinks. I guess the question is, do you sleep in the nude, okay? Christmas gift givers don't appear to be risk takers. This year, a lot of dependables are favorite. Okay, I don't know. I can't read today. The National Retail Federation surveyed 8,000 people on Christmas gift-giving choices. The top categories are clothing, gift cards, toys, books, video games, and media and candy. I guess they're saying people aren't taking risks. Larry, do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree, but I don't celebrate Christmas, so.
What?
Nope.
Oh, are you Kwanzaa?
Spoiler alert. Who booked this guy? No, Lady T.
Oh my God.
What are
Do
your
you
thoughts on
celebrate
that?
Kwanzaa instead?
I don't have to buy, no Kwanzaa. I think only white people celebrate Kwanzaa.
Okay, you're the type of people we like to hire so you can work on the holidays for us.
That's right. Yeah, he has no excuse. Get in there.
Exactly. Time and a half is okay with me.
So, Lady T, are you a risk taker for gifts, or do you buy the kind of the normal? It depends on the person. For me,
it depends on the bank account. It depends on what my bank account is saying. If my bank account allows me to get more, you know, get better gifts, I can get you something better than a gift card. You know what I mean? I can buy you a bed. I can buy you anything if I have the funds for it. But if I don't have the funds, you can get a little gift card. You can get like stocking stuffers.
Okay, well, Larry ain't buying you nothing. So if you're watching this, don't even ask. Larry's not buying you a thing. Now, good news for the Christmas coming up. Santa's reindeers have been given the all clear to fly. The Pennsylvania state veterinarian joined the governor, the agriculture secretary, and Santa himself to make sure all the reindeer were ready for the skies. The magical animals were given a clean bill of health. They're ready to help Santa deliver his presents this upcoming Christmas Eve night. So kids, the reindeer are ready. Even Rudolph got his nose checked, and all things are well. It's bright red this year, Larry. Though you're not celebrating, Rudolph wants you to know he's got a little gift for you.
I'm laughing at the caption. They said reindeer are ready to flew.
Well, actually, Larry, they were talking about the other reindeer who get flued out.
Flued
that's
out,
a whole
exactly.
other conversation. And speaking of that, Lady T, give us some little heartwarming Christmas thoughts as we wrap up since you're at home.
Oh, well, you know, honestly, I can't wait to see what gifts that I get this year. Very selfish. I'm very selfish this year. But no, definitely, I think it's going to be a great Christmas for everyone. And hopefully everybody gets to spend time with their families. I know a lot of people are dealing with loss and other things. So just, you know, give your family grace. Give your family just, you know, your time this holiday season. And I hope everybody enjoys, you know, and just enjoys the food, because that's the best.
Okay, Lady T, wrap it up. Okay, thanks, Lady T.
Sorry.
Larry, are you going to be anywhere?
No, I'm going to be home, but I like Lady T's background. It looks like she's filming from Martin's West. It's very
You never know. You never know. Okay, well, so Larry, I know you don't celebrate. Lady T, everybody, thank you so much. More great show coming up. Christmas is right around the corner, so make sure you're ready with the best gifts. Just ahead, the unlikely gifts to add to your list, and make New Year's resolutions to start your own business. Just ahead, the steps you need to follow. Big. I can't read today.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
If you have ever gotten frustrated trying to find your luggage in a packed airport, Julie Moran has your solution. Today, she's here to share a deal on suitcases that will stand out in a crowd. Check it out.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
You know, it seems like everyone is trying to travel more these days, and the right luggage can make it so much smoother since everyone's luggage looks the same. My luggage, oh, it got taken by someone else at the airport. Well, with Mirage, I will not have to worry about that anymore because these bags are so unique looking. These bags are quality with a built-in lock, so you can always feel secure. They're also nesting, so they're super easy to store, even if you have like a small space. You can choose a pattern to stand out like these, and if you like more simple colors, they have that too. And you don't need to worry about not being able to bring everything you need. Mirage is spacious and it's durable, really strong zipper right here. If your bag is full, which mine always is, don't worry about it. I also love that it's on 4 wheels. Look at this. You can roll it around. You don't have to worry about dragging that 2-wheel bag through the airport. And now it's so easy to navigate. I just love this. And it's great for anyone in your life. Everybody needs quality luggage. And right now we're offering 53% off on Mirage luggage. This full 3-piece set right here, less than $190. So I want you to head to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer. You don't want to miss out.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Pima.io and Lux Media.
As an entrepreneur, it can be difficult to find a consistent flow of clientele. Pima is stepping in to streamline the lead generation process. Founders Tim S. Dodd and Cindy Makita Dodd join us now for more. So guys, what does Pima stand for?
PIMA stands for Persuasion, that's PE, Math, and Avenue. Those are the 3 essentials to an effective marketing campaign.
I love it. So can you tell us a little bit more about what outbound traffic is?
Yeah, outbound is simply reaching out into your marketplace to get sales meetings, to get clients. So this could be cold calling, cold email, messaging through social.
Talking about that, how do you help your clients in regard to that?
Clients come to us to help them get sales appointments with their ideal clients. So essentially a client will come to us, we'll build out what we call their outbound offer. We'll then go out and promote the client so that they can get new leads and new business. So we'll reach out to their ideal clients, get them on a sales call, and then help them convert it into paying clients. So clients come to us both to build the outbound system as well as to help them convert those leads into paying clients.
So what do you think your clients gain from using your expertise?
Yes, the biggest reason why any company is in business is for revenue, it's for profit, it's for the money. And so we help them get clients, and clients means more revenue for their company. It means that they can grow and scale and reach their entrepreneurial dreams. It means that they can hire employees and pay their salaries. It means that they can have an impact on their families and their communities. And so what we do at Pima really has a ripple effect on businesses across the globe. And we love what we do. We're super passionate about what we do because we have a direct impact on people's businesses.
And what do you hope people take away from your advice? And where can we reach you?
Yes, the podcast is called The Takeover with Tim and Cindy. It's available on all streaming platforms, wherever you listen to your audios and your podcasts, as well as on YouTube. But the biggest thing that people can take away is, how do you win in all areas of life and business? I mean, we're a married couple and we're running a business together. So we talk and give a lot of advice around what it means being an entrepreneurial couple. How do you win in your career? How do you succeed in your health and in your wellness? How do you become a high-performing individual in all aspects of your life? And so, again, that's The Takeover with Tim and Cindy, and you can find us at Tim and Cindy Dodd on all social media.
Wow, guys, can't wait to check it out. You guys are amazing. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Sure, take care. Show care for our caregivers. Coming up, the challenges they face during this holiday season and what you can do to help. And time is running out for you to finish up your Christmas shopping. Next, the last-minute items you need to add to your list. Stick around.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Margot Burr.
All right, the big day is just around the corner, but you still might be scrambling for gifts. Here with some last-minute ideas for your gift exchange is lifestyle expert Margot Burr. Welcome to the show, Margot.
Thank you for having me here, Lady T.
Of course, darling. You're fabulous. You're wonderful, and you brought some gifts for us. Do you have any practical gifts for us today?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we have right here is our active coffee machine descaler solution that retails for $19.95 and our hot tub filter cleaner that retails for $19.95. You can purchase both of these from Amazon.com or purchase from useactive.com. Now, the coffee machine descaler descales and removes buildup inside any type of espresso or coffee machines. And the hot tub filter, this deep cleans and descales any cartridge hot tub and spa filters to remove dirt, grease, soaps, and oils.
How about gifts for mindfulness? What about that?
Yes, so what we have right here is our original Buddha board. Now I'm gonna draw on the surface right here, and we're gonna watch our creation come to life.
Ooh.
And the best part about this is you can use water. I'm using water for these. We have our original Buddha board that retails for $37.95, and our minis that retails for $17.95. You can purchase both of these from BuddhaBoard.com, and you can use code HOLIDAY15 to get a discount. It comes with a 12x9 canvas, which we have right here. We also have a premium bamboo brush, and we also have a waterproof stand. So this is perfect for children, for adults. It's perfect. It's a perfect holiday gift because, again, it's for mindfulness.
It's cool and affordable.
And it's cool and affordable, exactly.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Okay. What else do you have for us? Do you have anything for pet lovers?
Yes, I do, because I'm a pet lover myself. So what we have right here is our Tractive GPS. Now, this retails for $49.99, and plans start at just $5 per month, and you can purchase these from Tractive.com. Cat and dog owners, they love Tractive live GPS updates, and you can get alerts if they leave with activity. Now, these are 100% waterproof and attaches right to the pet's collar. It's also rechargeable and lasts up to 10 days with just one charge. So this is the small one. So if you have like a little small puppy with like a Shih Tzu or anything like that, they can wear this, and or a small cat. And if you have a large, extra large pet.
What else do you have for us? Is there anything major that we need to have?
That's right. Listen, we all need socks in our lives. If you are not wearing any socks with your shoes, shame on you. But it's okay because I have you covered for the holiday gifts, right?
Literally.
So what we have right here,
covered.
that's right. So we have our no-show socks that retails for $16.95 from InvisiSocks.com. Now, what these do is they offer superior comfort and function and is the world's most comfortable sock. These are made from soft cotton spandex blend with a no-slip design. These are great for both men and women, and they come in multiple colors. And if you look at the back of the sock, it has a grip back here. So if we could show the audience, it has like a nice grip right here where it stays on your foot, so you don't have to worry about it suffocating your foot.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I love it. Okay, Margot, where can our people go for more information, girl?
Yeah, you guys can go to my website. It's Margot Burr for more information.
Awesome. Okay, all these great gifts and more. Thank you so much, Margot, for bringing this to our attention, girl.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Until next time.
And here's meteorologist Justin Chambers with your forecast. What's up, Justin?
Beautiful shot here. This is some beautiful sunrise shot there in Garden City, South Carolina. My buddy Ed down there in Myrtle Beach, and you can see just how nice it is when you add that sun and some clouds in there, making for some really pretty pictures. Overall, we had a lot of cloud cover around here for this morning, but for the afternoon, we do expect to see more of that sunshine and temperatures that will be just a little bit cooler, warmer weekend ahead as we get closer to the holiday, and then temperatures will be back in the above average category. So on your hour-by-hour forecast, numbers climb into the mid to upper 40s in that 2 and 3 o'clock hour for the afternoon. You can see that average of 46, and most of us across Carroll and Baltimore counties will be in the low to mid and upper 40s for your Friday. Not bad, but definitely kind of, December-like. And we'll keep those lower 40s going for you in Howard and Arundel counties down through Ellicott City, Glen Burnie, Pasadena, down through Annapolis as well. Numbers up and down the 95 corridor, a little colder in the Northeast. So New York and Boston in the 30s today, but 40 in Philly, and then 47 in D.C., lower 50s in Richmond for this afternoon. Notice we do have these areas in yellow, a moderate impact for travel on Friday. Just some showers from Chicago all the way down through St. Louis and into Dallas. But the high impact will be in southern Arizona and southern California, where they saw that storm come in and bring a lot of rain and some flooding concerns there. So we'll continue to watch that as we get into the next few days. Temperatures are going to climb mid to upper 50s. We're going to be well above average by the time we get into early next week. And you can see on our future scan, most of the East Coast is staying really dry here. We've got a few clouds rolling in. Now, Saturday, there's this weak system that'll bring some showers to the mountains and may bring a sprinkle or two to parts of the Baltimore region. But overall, that's not going to be too much to get in your way. Sunday afternoon for watching football. We know the Ravens play on Monday night, but looking at mostly cloudy skies and dry. And same thing for Christmas Day. Really no issues out there. There's that next weather maker bringing in the rain coming in on Tuesday. 10-day forecast looks like this. We'll keep those mid to upper 50s going as we head toward the middle of the week, and then a little bit colder as we look to New Year's weekend next weekend.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by AARP Maryland.
It's the holiday season, and a season that is supposed to be full of festivities and cheer can present special challenges for those who are caregivers. Here to tell us more about the difficulties of caregiving over the holidays is AARP Maryland volunteer extraordinaire, our friend Karen Morgan. So Karen, can you dispel any stereotypes about caregivers?
I absolutely can. What we're saying these days is that you either are a caregiver, you are being cared for or you know someone who is a caregiver.
True.
And let's dispel the stereotype that caregivers are middle-aged sort of, you know, pre-boomer or post-boomer types who are caring for parents and children at the same time. A person can be called upon to be a caregiver at any age. Children are often caregivers, teenagers, young adults, and a catastrophic accident or some event could put any person of any age in the position of having to be cared for. So this issue affects everybody.
That's such a great point. And can you talk to us about the stressors of caregiving?
They're emotional stressors. It changes your life. And I know this from a personal standpoint because my own sister needs caregiving. So, you know, you stop focusing on what you want to think about and you start focusing on everything that your loved one needs. And they're financial stressors too. Caregivers typically spend more than $7,000 out of their own pockets that is never reimbursed in any way. It's not covered by insurance. There's no caregiver insurance out there.
Preach, Karen, preach.
You know, so yeah, I mean, so between that and then trying to find the right facilities, trying to hold the facilities accountable, trying to make sure that that your cared one's doing the things that they need to do to get better or to stay better, it's a huge toll.
Like you said, I've been through it, and you know, you're absolutely right. Talk to us about the resources that are available for our caregivers who are struggling.
Okay, you can text your number, your zip code to 898-211, and that is an area for information about local resources. So if you want to find resources that are in your zip code, you can do that. You can call 888-MAP-LINK or 888-627-5465 to get information about caring for older adults or individuals with disabilities. And AARP, of course, has resources too. AARP.org/caregiving. That website has resources for Maryland, but also for all the states.
And
so
Karen,
check
again,
that out.
First of all, it's always great to see you. Always such great information. And again, let's shout out to all our caregivers out there who are doing this amazing work. And I love what you said. It's not just middle-aged people caring for parents. It can be young people. It could be, but also I noticed how my kids were affected when I was caregiving, how my kids were affected about it, and they really were very helpful. So one more time, where do people go for more information? AARP.org/caregiving. But one more thing I want to mention before we head out is that a major legislative priority for AARP Maryland in the 2024 session is to get a caregiving tax credit passed. That would provide a tax credit, so $5,000 would come off your state, up to $5,000 would come off your state tax burden if you qualify as a caregiver. And AARP Maryland's going to be boots on the ground trying to get that legislation passed in 2024. So important, so important. Thank you again, Karen. Great seeing you as always.
It's great seeing you too.
All right, sleeping nude could be beneficial. Next, how many of our viewers are taking advantage of those benefits? Despite it being winter, ditching your pajamas for your birthday suit might help you sleep better. According to one sleep expert, a cooler body temperature is actually associated with better sleep. Studies have also shown sleeping in the nude can be linked with a drop in stress and anxiety and may even help prevent weight gain and heart disease. And we wanted you to tell it, do you sleep in the nude? 69% of you say no way. Okay, meanwhile, 31% of you guys say, of course I do. Okay, sounds good. Okay, great show lined up for Monday. It's Christmas, and we got a special 1-hour show for you. We'll talk about our favorite gifts, and if we stayed on budget, plus we'll chat about our favorite foods and even take you inside the kitchen and show you how to make an easy holiday spread.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
Right, this is our last show before, I guess, our Christmas show, but I just wanted to remind everybody to, if you have some senior relatives or friends, please check in on them, see how they're doing, okay? Again, thank you for inviting us into your home. We really appreciate you supporting us. And of course, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook,